right there.
June 7th, 2015. I'm Dead from Cleveland. You're listening to Video Game News Radio with your host, Kevin Baird.
Brian Baird.
Don Anderson.
And Larry Mack.
All right. Everybody's here. Yay! Got a lot of talk. We talked for about 15 minutes before Larry showed up today.
Because I wasn't on last week because I was dying. I had to get every 15 minutes to take a shit. I'm like, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. And
now that I'm here.
We make fun of you anyway. Doesn't matter.
Oh, well, yeah, you know.
Fuck it. Nobody cares.
Nobody
what are you
likes
talking
me.
about?
Nobody could listen to me anyway. I got nothing to say. I just sit there.
All good. All right, so let's just get right to it. Our drinking game.
Oh, we're still doing that.
Well, I got a new list this time. I'm going with the GameStop list. And the GameStop list is fabricated because they don't actually offer one. And it's going to be the top 12 titles of the week.
Fabrication. How we operate.
So if it's not a game, you can still drink, but you know the list is going to be smaller.
What if it is a game?
I want to move it along a little bit. You know, we got the top 10, and we got the games coming out. Top 20 list is a little bit long. So we're going to go with the top 12 fabricated list. So number 12. The Xbox 360 250 gigabyte refurbished Blast from the Past system bundle includes 5 free games.
A game.
Limited.
It's not bad if you went to Xbox 360 for $160. Number 11.
Do the 5 free games mean it counts as a game, though?
That's completely up to you, Larry. You're like the Supreme Court of the deciding whether it's a game or not.
Well, then it's
That's Kevin's way of saying, fuck you, let me finish.
Okay.
And Don and Brian are the prosecutor and the defense to argue with you over it, I guess.
I'm not shit.
I think it's a game. I don't think
I'm like the president. I'm at the golf course just fucking putting
President. Get the fuck out of here, this guy.
Giving no shit.
The Czar.
Yeah.
For my analogy, man. Come on.
You're the president.
Number 11. Batman Arkham Knight Limited Edition
You're
for
the
Xbox One. $100. Comes out 6/23. I don't really care about the Batman Arkham Knight.
And the Batman doesn't care about you.
Because the last Batman was just like the other Batman before it. And people, when it came out, people were like, meh. And so people are acting like they should be excited about the Arkham Knight. That's coming out in summer, not during the Christmas season. It's coming out in the middle of summer, which is not like the greatest time for game releases, really. So it kind of tells me that it's basically they don't think it's going to be a Christmas, cash cow. It's probably just going to come out and people are going to be like, meh. So I'm not that into it. Personally, somebody else is going to be all mad and shit. I like all the Batman games. I like fucking Lego Batman.
Remember
Lego Batman?
Remember when we went to Comic-Con and they had that panel about it was Arkham City or whatever it was coming out?
No.
Remember, we saw that panel.
Yeah, but that was mostly talking about the cartoon with that guy.
They was talking like about the music and all that shit.
Yeah,
they were like, here's a sneak peek of the game, and everybody just erupted. Everybody was just like, Wah!
Yeah.
Just sitting there like,
Those are all those people that like the cartoon because it's Comic-Con, They had the voice of Batman there. They're like, you're always the voice of Batman. Meet me in my hotel room later, sweetie.
Batman.
Yeah.
Touch my penis.
Touch it. Number 10, Silver Mario, Super Mario Amiibo figure.
Super Mario.
Not a game.
Clearly not a game.
These aren't numbered because it's fabricated, so I got to kind of try to remember. And if I get it wrong, whatever. Number 9, $20 PlayStation Network card for the PlayStation 3.
Definitely not a game.
PS Vita.
fabricated.
Not a game.
Fabricated.
Although it does sound a lot like I got the Amiibo figure and the $20 card
It sounds like.
and the Batman game. I think I did a pretty good job fabricating this list. Number 8, DualShock 4 wireless controller Magma Red.
Shocking.
GameStop exclusive.
That is a
to
game.
PlayStation 4.
That's not a game.
You know how much a PlayStation 4 controller costs new? $65.
My God.
That's right.
More than a game.
Hell
It's
yeah.
going to get you.
If somebody came over to play 2-player, they should be charged rent on that controller. You should be like, you got to give me $5 if you want to play, because that controller is only good for...
But I just fuck you in the mouth for a while first. Who would do that?
What the hell's wrong with you?
It's warm. You need somewhere to put it.
Jesus Christ.
What do you hate me for? I'm just...
I don't even know number 7, maybe number 7. Batman Arkham Knight for Xbox One.
Sorry, I walked away.
Number 6, $10 Xbox gift card for the Xbox 360 and Xbox One. I don't need to say what that's for. That's common sense. Number 5, the Batman Arkham Knight prop replica Batarang.
That's a game.
GameStop exclusive.
What?
You can
It's
play
not even a game. It's a toy. It doesn't even have anything to do with video games.
You can make a game out of it.
It's a Batarang. You could sharpen the edges.
Isn't that what that
and
dude
kill
used
someone.
to shout in that Robin Hood version of... I'm not Robin Hood. I'm like the Robin Williams version of Captain Hook or whatever.
Could the kid
Could the Batarang... Could Batman accidentally kill someone with the Batarang? I mean, it's a pretty serious piece
Dude,
of
you're getting
steel
that
that
confused with
uses
the Road Warrior.
You know? You could totally... Somebody could, like, accidentally dive in front of it. He'd be like, oh, shit. And be like, ah, you know, and get fucking killed. And then Batman
Well, if he's
told,
worried
like,
about
I
it, I
don't
guess
kill
we got the
people.
thing sharpened, you know?
Because he doesn't kill anybody. If he accidentally killed... Would he give up the cape? Would he be like, I killed a man with a Batarang?
Batman.
One more thing for him to be depressed about.
Right. He'd go to the alley and all the bats would surround him. He'd be like, Mother!
You know what? Speaking of, this is a good conversation for everybody.
Uh-oh.
And it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but that's what we do on this show. Here's the question.
Lots of non sequitur discussions.
Yes.
Well, we could have this
okay,
conversation.
So I'm watching the pilot of the 70s Incredible Hulk series.
Oh, God.
Okay?
Okay.
And here's the thing. Who was that show for?
Children.
Because it really wasn't for kids, right? I mean, if you watch it, it's about 20 minutes of depressing sort of Banner walking around like, you know, his wife died in a car explosion thing that he couldn't get her out of. And then, like, you know, and then there's the Hulk, which would probably scare kids. And it's kind of...
This is the 70s. We were a little bit tougher than that, you know?
Yeah,
It lasted for like 4 seasons or something, too. But the thing is it's like, okay, so Banner often gets himself involved in some sort of...
You know, first name.
Yeah, Bruce is his first name. Banner gets involved in some kind of like evil shenanigans are going on, right? Like some Boss Hog character is like threatening to kill some girl. Yeah, he gets involved
to bulldoze the orphanage to
right.
strip mall.
He's always eating something at a diner when he finds out about stuff. He's just like walking down.
And no matter what happens, right? He investigates it, and then they're gonna fuck him. They're gonna kill him or something, right? They're gonna get away with it. He's like the worst investigator ever because they always catch him, and then all of a sudden he's like, you know, and he just starts smashing shit.
See, I don't know that he's a bad investigator. I mean, it's hard to be
he was a
really
homeless
cautious.
guy, so...
It's hard to be super cautious when you know you have that Hulk trump card up your sleeve. You're like, well, fuck it. I don't really care if they catch me. I'm the fucking Hulk, and they're his construction workers. He has a gang of...
right.
He has a bunch of corrupt Teamsters on his side. I'm the fucking Hulk. I mean, he doesn't have to ninja around that much.
Half the time he wasn't, like, investigating shit. He would just be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, he usually completely, like...
He would
stumbled
walk
into the room right when they were about to rape the nuns and orphans.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. Like, that would be even more stupid if he was just, like, hanging out eating soup. And then, you know, that was the moment where the...
But no, because then he would hear somebody complaining about something and be like, oh, that's, you know, oh, they're going to bulldoze the orphanage later. And he'd be like, oh, that's fucked up.
Can I help you with... I know
go Hulk it up.
And then he goes walking past the orphanage, and all of a sudden a car pulls up, and they shoot like some kid or whatever, and then he's standing there like, that guy saw us, grab him. And they grab him and put him in the car. And he's like, what are you doing? Don't take me. And they're like, we're taking you. And he's like, no, you're not going to like this. And then he gets
Yeah, it's usually they chased him until he fell into a ravine and then had to turn into the Hulk.
He got mad. Yeah, it's like he got mad because he jumped out of a car or whatever. He's like, get out of here. And then, they come back for him. And he's like, oh. All death and stuff.
Yeah, the Hulk. Like, there was a girl in the pilot.
Right in the
like
money, man.
And she gets scared of the Hulk, and she's like swimming away for some reason. And she's like, I'm drowning. So the Hulk tears a tree off out of the ground, and he's holding the tree out for her to grab onto a branch, but she won't because she's scared of him. Yeah. And then some hunter shoots him, and I'm just like,
he throws the tree and the girl at him.
I couldn't figure out who the show is actually for. Like, was it for adults? It must have been an adult show, but it's so preposterous. I don't know.
This is way back in the day. Who the fuck knew it was real?
Drowning. If you're drowning in the middle of a lake and a giant green monster comes out of the woods with a tree and he like holds it out to you, I would be like, fuck it, I'm drowning. I don't want you taking me because that's scary.
Yeah. Right.
Fuck that, dude. I'd totally grab it. Like, okay,
I would totally grab it. Like, I don't care if there was no tree and it was a giant green monster sticking out his hand. If my options are risk it with the monster or straight up drown, shit, maybe I can outrun the monster once I get to land or something.
Dude, nobody's pulling you out of the fucking water of the tree branch.
Well, yeah.
Right? I mean, Hulk or not, that dude's gonna be like trying to pull on it.
The tree would just snap and I'd fall back in.
The tree lands on top of you, pushes you down.
I'd drag the Hulk in and drown him with me.
You would just sink.
He turns back, and then he turns back. Somehow you even manage to get out of that. All they find is a dead fucking scientist. So like,
I grab onto the tree, and the next scene is like tug of war with the Hulk sliding through the mud, trying to hang onto the tree, just getting dragged into the lake.
Whirlpool, so it's like
in my life, if you pull me out with the tree, I'd be like, oh, thank you so much, and then you'd want to do stuff to my butthole. And you'd just be like, no. No, why did you pull me out? Like, I want to
your donut hole. That's
At least
great.
you didn't drown, though.
And the clothes are never right, too. Like, they get back, and, like, it's Banner, and he's like, he's in the jeans and the shirt, but they all fit. Like, there's no way, like, he was, like, a size 28, or whatever the fuck that skinny guy was.
The universal size. Everybody has clothes that fit him.
Yeah,
he was up against the 70s, too. It was all stretched,
man. Just stretched.
Rayon.
Polyester.
It's so ridiculous. I don't even know. But the show lasted a long time. Like, people were watching. I mean, we watched it, too.
There's nothing else on. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, it really was. I think Dad liked it because the one part, like, the Hulk is just smashing a car because he doesn't know what a car is or something. It's like, and he's, like, just breaking the windows and smashing the hood. And I could see my dad, like, laughing in my brain watching that scene because that's what he wanted to do to cars, too. Just smash them. But I don't know. I just had to bring that up because I was thinking about Marvel stuff, and I was like, wonder what they got, and I found the Hulk. I was like, yeah, I remember this. I should just watch this. And I was expecting something really depressing because that's how it is.
Right.
And
the Larry Mack theme music.
Yes,
no matter what happens, I'm having to leave. I have to leave. I understand.
I also liked when the bad guys would catch Banner, lock him up someplace, come back later, and the Hulk's like there smashing shit. And they're like, hey, "Oh, where'd that guy we locked up go? Somehow this monster got in here." Like they could never quite piece that together.
Yeah,
somehow the Hulk broke into this room and Banner snuck out.
Right.
Oh my God! All right,
they're in cahoots.
Number 4. Okay, here we go. The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited for PlayStation 4.
That's what I was just talking about. I got that waiting for me.
Which Brian is getting any day now. Number 3, the $20 Xbox gift card.
Fabricated.
Number 2, Batman Arkham Knight for PlayStation 4. And number 1, The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited for Xbox One.
Yay!
There we go.
Fabrication.
So moving on. Brian, how was your week this week?
Oh, my week was the usual driving around, trying not to fucking go mad. You know, like I talked about before, I got that whole Tamriel thing coming. Whenever, like midnight release, whatever. So I'm obviously not gonna be awake for that shit. I hope. Hopefully I'm asleep because you gotta get up and drive truck. Let me see. I've been catching Black Sails season 2. I think it's a lot better than season 1. Way more fucking action. And what else have I been trying to watch? Shit. Yeah, not really. No. Really, just it's one of those things where it's the middle of the work week and you decide to start exercising, and you get home, and that's done. You're not gonna do that shit. It's just like, no. All I'm gonna do is just relax. And, I'm supposed to go grocery shopping. I'm like, I'll do it tomorrow. I managed to somehow put it off till till like tomorrow morning because I'm like, I just thought about it. Like, I might as well go in the morning. There'll be nobody there. And I'm thinking, neither. It won't be me either. So I'm like, this is fucking. I gotta get that done. But otherwise, I'm on vacation another week. This is my week, and then the week after that, I'm on vacation, and that's good because I get some shit done there. And otherwise, man, I haven't really been doing much of anything. I just, just drive. And I started playing. Oh Christ! I know I'm not gonna remember the goddamn name of it. One of those games that came out in like PS2 or whatever, where there was like World War I, and then these aliens came out of Russia or whatever, and you got to fight them. First-person shooter. What is it?
XCOM?
No.
Not XCOM.
No. Shit. I can't think of the
shit. That's what it sounds like.
Because it's like World War II, and you're fucking. Also, like you land in England, and and you have like a machine gun, and all these weird-looking alien things come running out, and you got to shoot them. And I lasted maybe 5 minutes, and I took the game out and just put it out, put it back, and I'm never gonna play it again. Because I just died horrifically left and right.
I was doing a lot of that this weekend. I was going through my Steam games.
Yeah.
I started playing them, and then I'm like, yeah, it's terrible. Stop playing, move on to the next one.
Why am I hearing? I'm hearing myself talk. Like I can hear an echo.
It's my microphone is too good. I'm gonna turn down my volume. Hold on.
Jesus, it's fucking me up. And then the hell else did I play?
I'm still gonna pick you up.
Can you still hear yourself now?
A little bit, yeah.
How about now?
Old man, you gotta hear. You gotta have your hearing.
I'm not even doing anything. I'm just asking.
Beady beady.
Beady beady beady.
Hello, Buck.
Buck.
I saw that. I saw like some old commercial or whatever for Buck Rogers, but it had the old man, and then I see him like, "Hello, Buck," like, oh, Christ. Yeah. So I can still hear myself talk. So I'm gonna shut up. I'm done.
I don't know why it does that.
Oh, to piss me off, I'm guessing. After all,
I think you just have a natural echo.
Yeah, because it's not echoing for Don.
Right.
It does echo for me, and it echoes for Brian.
And I can't hear an echo out of either of you.
You're not really listening.
Oh, were you guys talking?
I don't know. I moved my mic around and stuff. But...
I'll be right back. I think my kid's home and she should be here. I'll be right back.
Okay. Anyway, Don, how was your week?
Pretty boring. I guess. I don't know. I don't think. Oh man, you know what? I had something.
You went to swings yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Big deal. I did all right. I shot some baskets. It's real. I'm real good at shooting basketball when the basket's like 4 feet away from me. I found that out, so I win a lot of tickets doing that. Yeah, there was what I worked all week. Well, I didn't work all week, but I tried to work all week. I'm going back to work tomorrow. My brother calls. He called me Friday. He texted me Friday, and he says, "Hey, can you work Monday?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll take 1 day's worth of work, why not?" And he goes, "All right, cool. I'll call you later and give you the details." So this morning he calls me. He says, "All right, so you're going to be working probably the next 8 days." And I was like, whoa, what? And he goes, "Yeah, it's an 8-day job." And I was like, "Yeah, but you only said Monday, and I made plans to watch the kid on Tuesday."
Right.
And he goes, "Oh." And I was like, "And I can't get out of it because it's not one that I planned. It's something they're asking me to do." So, you know what I mean? It's like it's something my ex is asking me to do. to help out because it's summertime and shit.
Mhm.
So I'm like, hey, I'm kind of screwed here. And he's like, I guess I should have told you. And I was like, yeah, you probably should have told me. Then I wouldn't have made the fucking plan, stupid. So, but whatever. I guess I'll be working for the next week and a half. So, and I'll still be doing cheesecake and all that fun stuff. I'm just gonna be doubling up. I'm just gonna work my dick off. Because really, I'm not using it anymore. So, I figure I might as well just work it off and then make money. That's good. That's my plan. That's what I did last week. I go to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm working all the time, and I just make fun of all the people that work there because they're all dumb. They don't know how to make money because they'd rather stand around and talk instead of taking care of their guests and making money. So it's fun. I just walk around. I make more money food running than people make serving. It's so funny. They always ask me. They're like, "How much did you make?" I made $75. They're like, "Whoa, you made more than me." And I was like, "I know. I told you that when I walked in." So. Just a little braggart. That's me. Oh, bold mouth braggart. Never mind. I'm done. I got nothing else.
All right.
Tell me Tuesdays at 11.
Larry, how was your week?
Shitty mostly. I worked. I took my car on Monday to get some tires put on it. And they did such an awesome job putting the tires on that now my car randomly tries steering itself in different directions. And one of my hubcaps popped off, and one of the other ones is rattling really loudly. So I'll be working from home tomorrow so I can take it back up there in the morning. Yay. Let's see what else. Other than that, had my kids this weekend. Watched a scary movie Friday, and finally broke down and let them watch Cannibal Holocaust yesterday. They handled it pretty well. There was a little crying, a little bit of fleeing the room, but overall they.
Nobody was crying. Come on.
There was a little bit of crying.
Jesus Christ.
They felt bad for the cannibal holocausters.
Well, it was the aminals and stuff. Like when they chopped the monkey's head open to eat its brain and stuff.
Right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go because I'm just getting a ridiculous fucking echo.
You're what?
There's this crazy fucking echo.
Yeah,
I know. I'm working on it. I'm trying to fix it. You don't gotta go.
He's got to go.
I'm just saying, I don't know if you're fixing it. Thanks God we got a Don's fucking speaker because every time I talk, I see his fucking thing moving.
Well, the crazy thing is, Don is the one person I don't hear an echo on.
Because he doesn't
That's
talk.
1, 2.
How about now?
Okay, the problem was Larry's webcam was on, and it was picking up the audio from his headset.
Oh.
I just shut off Larry's webcam.
All right.
Okay, now I got it again. Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, it's not.
That was good. No, I hear me.
We'll have a bit of an echo, but I think it's your microphone picking up
Damn.
some speakers or something.
Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. No.
I don't hear anything.
You
I mean,
don't know that.
I mean, I hear you guys, but I don't hear any echoes or anything. So
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I still hear it.
today.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna mute Larry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I still hear it. I'm gonna mute Don. Hold on. I'm gonna mute Don. It's not letting me.
Test.
1, 2,
I don't
3,
hear it.
4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's Anderson.
As I said.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm good.
It's definitely done.
Damn it,
Do you wear
Don.
headphones, or is he just getting out of the speakers?
no, this is just how I've been doing it since.
Do you use headphones or your speakers?
No, it's through the. I remember I used to. I had to quit using the headphones. Remember they stopped working.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, do you have like just
Nothing.
regular headphones,
No,
the USB kind, but you know the kind that you plug into a Walkman?
I got like earbuds. Yeah.
Yeah, can you try that?
I gotta find them, which means I gotta reach over here. Found them.
Or you can turn your volume down.
I don't know if there's a. What am I supposed to? I tried turning my volume down. I'll turn my volume down. There.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Still here, Nick.
Still there. Find your earbuds.
Hold on. Trying to get you. I don't know where to plug them in. There's nowhere to plug them into.
I think there is.
Yeah, there is. Hold on. Give me a second here.
Oh, and I downloaded The Decline of West Civilizations Part 1, 2, and 3 off of Netflix. I mean, not Netflix. I'm sorry. Off of iTunes.
Did you get the third one? You got the third one, you said?
Yeah, I got it. I haven't watched it yet, though. I'm like pacing myself because I'm
The
like,
third one's on Netflix?
Hello.
yeah, all of them.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear
Hello?
us?
Hello. Yes.
That's way better.
That's way better, yeah.
Yeah, thank God, man. It was getting crazy.
Man, I gotta have these in my ears now.
Oh, my God.
Dude, what's so different from now and like the past 3 months?
I don't know, man. I mean, we've had the Echo before.
It's got to be your computer.
Fabrication.
There must be some sort of delay or something going on, so it's not able to squelch the audio.
Delayed.
Fabrication.
Yes.
Fabrication.
Fabricated the GameStop list.
No, Adam can't hear what you guys are saying.
What?
See? You should feel bad about yourselves.
I would, but I don't.
You could give him one of your earbuds and sit really close to him.
That's dumb. Why would I want to do that?
Like him.
No.
He's your buddy.
He said no. I offered it to him.
So, Larry, that was your week?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I didn't even get to hear it.
You didn't miss out. You didn't miss
Just
out.
watch Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah.
There was some crying involved.
Oh, that part I caught.
But that could have been anything at that point.
Yeah, quite literally, that was not a concern at all. If I hear that women are crying at Larry's house, like, oh,
And don't take your car to Conrad's. That's the other part.
I missed that one.
Okay, we'll do some news. I got some news this week we can talk about before Brian cries and wants to leave the show.
Please again. Dude, I'm just glad I remembered I was on this. I didn't like go up to check to see it because I heard my kitchen was to come home really quick and left back with her grandma, and I'm just glad I didn't go up there, look around, and then forget what I was doing and start watching TV or something.
The phone rings. You answer the phone.
Yeah. It's God. I'm tired. Jesus Christ,
I should talk about my week, but
You should,
Really?
but we know it's not going to be very cool, so don't.
really nothing happened of it
Yeah, see?
that I can think of. I got some
Trivia.
praying mantis eggs. That's kind of interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
trivia.
what you need.
And
So yeah,
saltwater
we got our asses crushed in trivia on Tuesday. We kept constantly, at least 3 or 4 times, talking ourselves out of the right answer again.
Yeah.
And but I don't know. I swear the other teams are cheating sometimes because they just seem to get every answer right. They're not that fucking smart. I've seen these guys. They're not that smart. Somebody's whipping out their cell phone.
They're not smart.
Are you saying somebody's? Are
No
you-
respect.
Are you saying somebody's taking their phone and texting somebody and asking them the answer?
I don't think that host, because he seems like he treats his trivia real serious. I don't think he's going to help out another team win, especially for that $20 bar tab. But I think the other he's not looking around. I think some of the other teams are cheating. I'm going to keep my eyes open. I'm going to look around at the other teams and see what they're doing. I'm going to face the other way. I'm going to face the other teams and take a look and see who's doing the cheating.
Yeah, I will.
Get
I
rid of
will
this
say
Adam.
he has, at least at when we used to play Brew Garden, I did see him bust teams.
Really.
And the cool one was the first
It was
time I
all
saw him
doubt.
do it,
No.
he didn't tell them about it. He let them play on, and then at the end of the night, he's like, "Oh, by the way, I totally saw you guys on your phones. You were disqualified."
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, at least you let them play.
Why do they got to cheat? I mean, it's a fucking
Yeah, it's
it's a
bar
bar
trivia.
game.
It's dumb, but some people, you
Yeah,
know.
that takes a
Cleveland
just
mentality, but you have
crazy
to win.
level of sadness to cheat at that.
Some people just get very competitive and they feel like they want
They have to win. Win.
Yeah, they
I
wanna
win. It's all my dad told me you have to win.
to. All right, so here's the games coming out this week. Nothing on Tuesday this week. Thursday for the 3DS, we have Dragon Ball Z Extreme. It's in this fucking cyan with white text. It's hard to read.
I hate that
Not
shit.
that I can, not that I can say this word anyway. Batouden. Dragon Ball Z Extreme Batouden. Rhythm Tengoku, the Best Plus, and
Rhythm Tengoku.
Yokai Watch Busters. That's for the 3DS this week, and for the PlayStation Vita on Thursday we have, oh my god, Maoju Tsuzuki.
Drink.
It's spelled. Look, this is how it's spelled. MOU.
It's not going to change the fact it's wrong.
J.
So drink.
UU.
Yo.
TSUKAI.
You.
Muju Tsuzuki.
Muju Baikan.
Ouija Sama. Flower and Snow. Can you imagine if our game titles or anything was like it said John Madden Football Bangai Wa, because that's what they do. They put the English language at the end of their language. So
we don't
even
do
us
that.
all of a sudden having it would be like Serenity. We would totally be saying Chinese mixed in with our English. And then finally on Friday we have Lego Jurassic World for everything. This game's coming out this week. Get your Lego Jurassic World.
For everything.
There's a new 1 terabyte Xbox One is coming, according to a nixed Amazon listing. It's like Microsoft is prepping a new Xbox One package with a bigger hard drive, a new controller, and still no Kinect. That insight comes via a since-pulled Amazon listing, which puts the product's release date on June 15th, the same day as Microsoft's E3 2015 stage show. You know, Kinect, right? Is anybody still making games for that other than dancing games? Or the exercise games? Because we haven't talked about one in a long time.
That's probably because we all both know it's gay. So.
What was that, Brian?
So we both know it's gay, so that's why we don't do it.
Yeah. I think in the 3D helmet thing.
Yeah.
Anybody that's watched me play Witcher 3 on Twitch will understand this. But those of you who haven't, basically anywhere that Geralt walks, he's able to... There'll be candles, right? Because it's a medieval land and stuff. There'll be candles and torches. And for some weird reason, whenever you're walking around, he can put out the candles. That's like an option. No other options exist unless you're looting and/or put out a candle. So I just walk around the game constantly oh, there's a candle. Put that out. So I don't know. It's like a weird thing they had. It was in the last one too, but it says here on Games Radar, Geralt of Rivia has a problem. No matter how much he wants to open a tempting-looking treasure chest or flip an important switch, he feels compelled to show off his fire magic by repeatedly lighting, dousing, and relighting nearby candles and torches first. Thankfully, the latest patch for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt should help him overcome that compulsion. They also had this problem where players that were playing as The Witcher would just sit around and kill cows. They would go into a pasture, and then they'd kill all the cows because the cows gave you a lot of gold. It's kind of like gold farming. And then you would meditate for a day, and all the cows would be back. So in the patch that came out, they made it so that when you do that, a cow beast or something comes out and whips your ass.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I don't know, bovine protection or something it's called. I don't know. Pretty funny though. Yeah.
Imagine they
Fallout
just didn't tell
4
anybody.
has been announced. Should we look at the Fallout 4 trailer? Have we
Already did.
seen it?
Yeah.
I know, but these guys haven't seen it. I'm gonna look at it really
Dude,
quick.
I'm like everybody else. I turned to a little girl. I was like, oh my god! Because, I had no idea it was coming out at all. So it looks good. And it takes place in Boston, so he has that god-awful accent. But sorry to all our Boston fans, but fuck your accent.
It's not much of a trailer. I mean, it's cool, but it's not much of a...
It gives you an idea. I mean, shit, Once
it's not really showing any gameplay, though. Little bit.
Yeah. It's just supposed to let you know that it's coming out. Now you're bitching?
Yeah, no, but we all knew it was going to come out. I mean,
no, we had no idea.
Like they were going to stop making them. Yeah, we're done making Twitch. You got to watch on the feed, guys, the Twitch feed if you want to see it.
I'm still not seeing it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It'll show up. It's a delay.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I was simply informing you.
Please stand by is actually the thing too.
But the Cavs are on.
But we can't show that.
I know, but I can
Watch
see
the Cavs too.
Look how blonde Kevin's hair is.
It only matters the last 2 minutes.
how red his face is.
Yeah, blonde hair, red face. There's some angry crowd that's gonna
Is
ask
he
you for your
playing for you
papers.
guys now?
Yeah.
What?
Can't hear it at all, but yeah.
I'm still not seeing it.
Was it Library?
What are you seeing there?
Black screen.
I'm still
Watching
looking
the
at
Cavs game.
Joanna. I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers.
Steph Curry. The Cavs got the ball and they're down by 2.
I don't know.
Oh, wait,
It's
there it
playing
is.
though.
Yeah, well, now I see
Which
it.
is
white
kind
guy.
of, you know.
Big white guy got fouled. Oh, I see it now. But I'm watching the Google
I
Hangout.
see.
Yeah,
No, don't talk.
I see it on the Google Hangout.
Yeah, don't talk. I can't see it if you're talking.
What?
What's the dog?
Can you hear it too? Do you hear the sound or no?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Oh well. I'm not gonna fuck with that right now.
Don't lie. Should just do it.
It's just a dog running. People are running. There's a dog. There's people. It's a picnic.
Yeah. People at picnics typically run.
You
I
jump
would have no
gear,
idea. I don't run when I go on picnics because I don't go on picnics.
big boat. Life of Brian. The meaning of life.
Yeah.
The hell was that supposed to be? Bringing the party to you. This is great for people who don't see the video.
Yeah.
Complete silence.
I mean, I don't know what the. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah.
I just clicked on Unity. Now I can watch. I can just straight watch that. I don't have to listen to everybody. I can. It doesn't switch when everybody starts talking, so I can watch it and talk. Look at the dude in the back. See the little statue in the back. It's pretty funny.
The
Uh-oh.
only thing is, I hope they have more than like 5 Wild West songs in this.
Yeah. Well,
They
that's
got really
because it's on the
repetitive.
East Coast. I don't think we're going to get a lot of Wild West in this.
Fallout 4, a man and his dog. A boy and his dog.
That'd be
Probably.
fine.
Let's see.
Yeah, you can't see the Twitch thing. Twitch is all
That's
messed up.
that's it. All right, let's move on.
Moving on.
The trailer for Fallout 4, highly anticipated though it was, arched some eyebrows for the dull in-engine visuals it chose. That led to a ton of message board speculation the rest of the week that maybe this game began its life with Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, or might be announced for those consoles later. The answer to that, per Bethesda itself, is no. Quote, it is not coming to 360 and PS3.
Sons of
Stuff
bitches.
we're doing will never work there.
Never.
Grand staff, the global community manager for Bethesda Software, said in this thread on NeoGAF yesterday evening. What a place to post, NeoGAF. Case closed, apparently. When it was formally announced on Wednesday, Fallout 4 said it will launch on PlayStation 4, Windows
When?
PC, and Xbox One. I didn't say. The game will be set in Boston,
Boston.
where they got Gandalf. And here's how it's handling that. Well, you already saw it. That was from Polygon. Brian's favorite game, I Am Bread, is coming to PlayStation.
The
Brian,
game
tell
looks-
everybody what I Am Bread is about.
I have no idea. Actually, the idea is you're supposed to get to the toaster, but it's pretty bizarre and how you have to move. From what I've seen, I've never actually played it. I watched it on that React, channel on YouTube, which cracks me up. But apparently, you have to move the corners of the bread to be able to get anywhere, and every time you do that, the color scheme, I guess, on the corners of the bread sort of changes, and you're sort of like flopping around. I watched them play it. It does not look like it's particularly easy, but it does look pretty funny.
Sounds like a real hoot.
You'd have to actually see the whatchamacallit.
The trailer?
they got a game for
at least
whatchamacallit?
watch somebody. It's more fun to watch somebody try to play it because it's just like
Yeah.
they're pulling. It's like they start pulling their hair out. Because like, what the fuck,
It's like Goat Simulator. Like this thing now with video games trying to make the weirdest game.
Yeah, the Goat Simulator look pretty fucking funny too, man. Because there's did you see the Morgan Freeman does the narration of Goat Simulator?
Well, hello there.
Yes, I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking funny.
I don't even know if it's really Morgan Freeman or a Morgan Freeman impersonator.
I
But
think it's an impersonator.
yeah, they do that sometimes. Valve has begun shipping its Vive VR headsets to developers. VR is almost here. I'm not going to read the article.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here's the Steam Top 10. Number 10 is Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition.
What?
Also, rumor has it the summer season sale will be this week. Don't know if that's true since it's not actually summer until like June 20th or something. But supposed to start this week. Number 9, Steam Link. Number 8, Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition. Number 7, Fallout 4. Number 6, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Number 5, the Steam Controller. Number 4, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Number 3, Lego Worlds. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5. And number 1, Ark Survival Evolved.
Boom.
Yeah, so Valve recently put up for sale the Steam Controller, which you'd have to basically Google it. Here, I'll show you guys a picture of it. Since, you know, I guess I'll have to go through Google though or something. Here, hold on.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, just do that.
I mean, I could go to Steam Power. Maybe I'll do that. I think it's on the front page. Just a moment. One moment, please. Yeah.
But don't just take it from me. Take it from my talking horse.
Oh, hey, stop scrolling. You see that right there?
Right?
Probably can't see it yet, but
I see it.
scrolling thing. So you see those pads? Those are like touch enabled. So they replaced the mouse that you would normally have for a video game, you know, on a PC.
Right.
And you can like slide your fingers. Now I haven't actually used it, but that is out. I pre-ordered one of those because that's what I do.
Of course you did.
And then they have Steam Link, which is this box that you hook up to your TV. And if you have Steam on your PC, like Brian, for instance, he has his PC in the basement somewhere
Yeah.
with the giant spider. He can connect this to his TV upstairs and play his PC games on his television.
I know.
So order one of those too. It's only $50, which that's pretty cool if it works like you would hope it would, because that will, you know, extend your PC experience upstairs.
Right.
Pretty nifty. So anyway, those just recently went on sale. So
Here it
Brian, you
is.
can go buy one.
Awesome. Now I can die.
You weren't even paying attention to doing something else, but
No,
it's
I
fine.
wasn't. I'm looking at
I
you.
also sponsored on Kickstarter that Ark Survival Evolved. I'm glad to see it's doing well. I have no idea what it's about, but I think it's like dinosaur hunting.
Oh, good.
And yeah, I think my name's in it in the credits.
Woo!
So like, thanks Kevin J. Baird or something.
Thanks for
You know,
the
it'll be right after D's nuts and Dick lips or something. My name will be
Right. Right. Sandwiched between.
sandwiched between the two, right? Because I'm sure that's what the other people wanted their credits to be. Amazon is hiring, Larry, for ambitious new PC game project. Amazon Game Studios has announced it's seeking out qualified individuals to join its growing development team, which is currently working on an ambitious new title for PC. That's according to Gamma Sutra.
They're finally making the Larry Mac sandwich game.
Oh.
Speaking of, if there's anybody out there that animates 2D graphics and wants to get involved with a video game that's in progress, that exists, already has 2 animators, but they need another one for fame and glory or to pass some sort of school thing, if that's what you're involved with. Laney's team, I don't know what the name of their company is in need of an animator.
Square Enix.
And they need another one. And so you won't get paid. I'll just tell you that right now. But you'll get lots of fame and glory because the game is getting closer and closer. There's already been a demo of it. to completion, and it's pretty good. So reach out to me, and I'll hook you up with her, and she can explain it all to you if you want to. If you can animate, even if you do like flash animation, newsreel type stuff, whatever that's called.
I can draw stick figures.
Yeah, if you can draw stick figures and flip a pad like Donnie can, whatever it is, if you're into it, get in touch with me because she could really use the help, and you could get your name in a video game as a developer, and I don't know, yeah, that'll help you with your future career or something if that's what you're into. It's a pretty good thing. I mean, you know, you can show people your work, you know, in something that's actually being released. So, and it's not she's totally nice. It's not going to be like, you know, work your fucking, you know,
Wow.
like Brian's job.
Right.
Hey, Brian.
Okay, Kevin.
Weren't you supposed to be fired by July from your job? Wasn't
Next
that what
year.
they said?
Next year. Yeah, that's
Next year. So you get a whole nother year? Wow.
yeah. I think they're trying to hope that we end up doing like the one guy who had to get escorted out by the cops. Nobody knows why.
Right.
What,
So,
some guy like flipped out, so they had to get
Yeah,
cops
apparently he
involved?
snapped and they just escorted him the fuck out of there. And now, because our union's like, well, we could try to get him his job back, they're asking everybody, well, what happened? We're like, well, we don't know. You know? Nobody told us shit. They're like, yeah, they're keeping it under wraps. And this is funny because this guy is the one guy that he could not get fired. Like, no matter what the fuck he did, he couldn't get fired. So we thought, well, this guy's got some juice in the company or something, you know. And then I guess he just went to that one limit. We think he did it to the assistant GM that works there at the warehouse. And that guy's like old school, like this Irish dude, man. That's not a guy you threaten at all, ever. So apparently he called the guard downstairs and asked if he had a sidearm. And the guy's like a stoner. He's like, no. And I don't get paid to shoot people. So, you know, like, what the fuck, man? So, yeah, so I was looking at how much that this new company's going to end up paying, which is ridiculously less. Like, I cleared like $50,000 last year. I didn't clear. I'm sorry. That's totally fucking retarded. I grossed $50,000 last year, and apparently their drivers coming in make $39,000. And I'm like, okay, if you think I'm going to do the same fucking job, and I'm going to take that kind of a fucking pay cut, that's like minimum wage for truck drivers. It's crazy, man. You know, so this guy from Holland has already come to me. He's like, dude, fuck, you should work for us. We could totally use you.
You got to move to Holland.
You should be home almost every single day.
Right?
Yeah, I go to Holland.
Denmark, Sweden.
Wear wooden shoes.
You see, even if I said that and I did do that, you guys would still be jealous. Like, well, Brian's in Holland now, so.
It wouldn't be much difference than where you live now.
You'd
No,
still be
you
here
can
every
hide if you
Sunday.
want.
Because we wouldn't be, maybe we'd go visit you because of that, but we wouldn't, you know. You're not like you're going to have movie night. I'm having a movie night. I'm having a vampire party.
There's no
Fly over to
Holland.
Holland.
They wouldn't let you guys in Holland.
They would have real vampires there,
Yeah, maybe.
Real wooden shoes and windmills.
right?
Well, I hope everything works out for you. Hope you don't have to take that big pay cut, the $39,000, because
Well, no, if they see, that's the thing that they're this is what they're betting, okay? That they don't want to have to pay us anything extra ever. And if you've been there for as long as I have, you get a pension. Right? If they have to let you go, and they would have to let me go. And so what they're saying is, no, you don't have to quit. You know, we're offering you another job. It's like, no, you're not offering us another job. You're telling us that this other company will hire us. That's not the same thing.
Right.
So basically, instead of making what I make a week, I would have to, probably like $200 less a week if I so desired to continue to sit around for like a half a year or whatever and not do shit. But I'm not doing that because I'd make all these stories of like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to take like a month or two off and get in shape, go work out, and then that's not going to happen. It'll be 2 months of me sitting on the couch getting fatter. Just like, I'm going to work. Why should I? Because I work for all these years. I've been driving for 20 years. So just.
Somebody's at the door. Get the door.
Yeah, I can't. So my feet hurt. I can't get up.
Spider!
Whatever. No, I have to fucking constantly. I have to constantly kill the spider. That's not a job I get out of. If I wasn't here within a week, I'd come back and my girlfriend and my daughter would be cocooned.
It'd be like that. Yeah, like that movie. The Spiders or whatever.
Yeah.
Kingdom of the Spiders.
For the mist.
Yeah.
People swimming in
Whichever
it.
one had Shatner in it.
Yeah, Kingdom of the Spiders.
That was
Kingdom
great.
of the Spiders.
Larry, I bragged about you this week at work. I told the guy.
Bragged about me?
I said, "There's a guy I know that you name any Star Trek scene, and he'll tell me what the episode name is." I'm like, "That's about it. That's the end of it. That's the focus of his superhero powers." You know,
Yeah,
he's got a superhero power. I don't even have that.
It has thus far failed to get me laid ever, but it's.
You're going to the wrong women. That's why I'm telling you, man. You go with all those women that like they have, you know, a purpose, a job, self-esteem. You gotta stop that.
Brian's at work. He tells a couple guys standing there. He's like, "Yeah, this guy knows every episode of Star Trek." They all just looked at him and kind of just went, "So how about them Caps?"
Yeah.
All right, so let's do some emails. We got a couple this week, and then I found a whole bunch that I never read from back in the past. So I'll announce the date of when the email came in and then talk about it. But for right now, we have one from Leon, and he writes to He Who Pays Stays.
That's right.
News.com.
Don't forget
I
that.
was just talking about that.
Dude, I was just singing yesterday or 2 days ago. I was sitting in my kitchen cleaning dishes, and I was like, "My meatball sandwiches cost $1.89."
Oh my God!
I was thinking about calling Little Caesars and being like, "What's up?"
Whatever happened to those? You know any Little Caesars that still make those? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
He writes, "Hey, VGN crew, I recently purchased a Google Cardboard VR headset from Amazon. Very cheap.
Cardboard headset? Was it like string and?
No, it's Google Cardboard is basically a piece of cardboard, and you fold it up into almost looks like a ViewMaster viewer, and it holds certain model cell phones in it, and that cell phone, placed away from your eyes, it splits the screen in two with the program that it's running, and it creates a virtual reality experience."
I just stop talking because I've already stopped listening.
Right.
It's not no offense, man. I was like, I just really blanked out.
VR from a piece of cardboard.
Right.
But you have to have one of the two phone models that does this.
Right.
Because I've never tried VR headsets before, and I was immediately impressed. I actually feel like I am in a different environment. There's one VR game on the App Store I played that I think you will all be interested in. It's called Sisters, a virtual reality ghost story.
Ugh.
You're sitting in this living room, and it's storming badly outside. And these two blood-covered dolls begin moving around. There are two really good jump scares, and you can literally feel things reaching out to grab at you. It's great. My family and I were having a blast with it. My only real complaint with VR headsets is that I have to stand up constantly and move my head around while I play. I like the idea of essentially having a 3D computer monitor right over my eyes, but I'd like to look around in-game with a wireless controller and just lay in bed because I am extremely lazy. P.S.
Aren't we all?
This is unrelated, but I've been listening to all the Midwest Wasteland episodes and was just wondering whatever happened to Kevin and Brian's stepfamily. Do you guys keep in touch or know what happened to them? Great show, Leon.
No. It's kind of funny. I actually have a mutual friend with one of them who posted something the other day, and I just saw his name come up, and I was just like, Christ. So all I fucking want to do is listen to some shit from this dude.
I don't talk all the time or anything, hey, what's going on or nothing, but I'm friends with my sister that was my age, Katie, and, yeah. That's, so I know kind of what's going on, but not really. The oldest sister had a heart thing, and she went into the emergency room. And when I asked what was going on, it was just we just need your prayers. So I have no fucking idea what's going on, really. But they're all still around. That's about it. That's all I got. I sent Brian a picture of all of them.
Yeah, that's what I realized who it was because he had it up there too, and I was just like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like we're gonna hang. We're totally different people.
Yeah.
I mean, we were always different to begin with, but we definitely went different ways afterwards. It's Brian especially. Brian, he's nothing like he used to be.
I keep hearing that. I don't think that's true at all. I think.
You think you're a lot like how you were?
No.
You stayed the same, man. The world changed.
Yeah. You didn't let the man bring you down.
Brian became, you know what? Brian is his junior high personality. Because in junior high, he hung out with Brant Dale, and he was kind of like a burnout, but he
I
wasn't.
didn't hang out with him. I just knew
Well,
the dude.
You were kind of like a burnout. You had a jean jacket and everything. And then he was in band in high school. That kind of changed shit. And I'm not going to talk anymore about it, but, you know. Now, you know, he went in the Navy and he became the Brian Baird that he was in junior high again. That's what happened.
Kind of just rolls up on you like Gumby.
211. Took a 211. That blew my brains. Sent me cassette tapes of heavy metal.
Oh,
No
yeah.
idea what that shit was all about.
Like, listen to this, and there's only 2 letters on it. D-I. Like, what the hell is this? Just listen to it.
True. Come home, throw out all the shitty 70s t-shirts.
Throw
Put
this
Contra
out.
t-shirts in the drawer.
I'm selling this. I need,
Just
a,
Mock
friend's-
everything that you
Is this your
own.
friend's comic book? It's got to go.
I need a burger.
Destroyed my whole tape my whole tape collection with a beer the first day he was home.
Yeah, you know.
It was true. Then I had to listen to just his stuff, which was all fucking madness. It's awesome. Changed my life. I don't know what I would be without Brian. Like, after the Navy. Things would have been a lot different. I'd probably be a geek.
I mean, you would be.
I'm a nerd, man, but I'm not a geek.
All right.
A geek would be one of those people with pants on wrong, you know? Fucking,
Floods.
yeah, floods, glasses with the tape. Talking all like this and stuff. You guys should really check, you know. That's how it was. And Brian came back and he's like, stop it. Stop being
I was a bit. I was a very
My
different
fault.
person when I got the Navy. I admit that, but I think I've changed since then too.
Everything got crazy.
drink.
Yeah, I'm a much nicer person. I'm more calm now. You know, back then
You
I
don't
was.
go anywhere, so nobody's around to piss you off.
Yes,
If you were in public, you would snap again and start beating radios against stressors. I know what's
can't
going on.
stand fucking people. Fuck, I hate you. You have no. People. I've been told. I talked to the guard at work when I get in there because he's a pretty cool guy. We like to bullshit with the dude, and he'll see people come up and we start talking to him and talk to me too, and he starts cracking up. And when the guy or whoever got talking to us walks away, I'm like, what? He's like, dude, the look on your face. He's like, the look on your face is always like when people come up and talk. The look is. Do you really think anybody gives a shit what you're talking about? We were talking about something else. Why the fuck are you interrupting our conversation? You think that? And I'm just start cracking up. I'm like, am I really looking like that? He's like, yeah. He's like, you're looking at him like anything that whoever anybody says, it's not going to matter. You're still going to look at him like, dude, get the fuck away from me before I hurt you. I'm like, I had no idea that I fucking had that look at me. It's like all the time, dude. All the time. You always look like you're a moment away from either laughing or going for somebody's throat. I was like, fucking, that's crazy.
People don't know, but it's like it can be scary walking around with Brian, like when you're in stores and stuff, because he can sometimes get irate, and you might you
For
don't.
no obvious reason.
Well, was that when we were at
Yeah.
Drug Mart and I got pissed off at everybody around me because they're all being dicks?
Yeah, but I mean, at any moment you could start something with some. It's so Brian stays home most of the time.
Most of the time, I just can't stand people.
Unless there's a drinking concert.
I'd
thing.
like to be able to. Yeah, if I'm drunk, then it's not as bad. But but that only lasts for so long too. And then after a while, I'm kind of like,
He'll just laugh. He'll just laugh at you if he's drunk. And just walk away, and then you're like, oh, well, that's Brian for you. And he's like, I don't know what he said. You know?
Yeah, give me-
it's all right.
Be kinda crazy.
Kevin called me when I was talking to Kanye, and it was really loud, of course, because Blackie had control of the radio, so you can't hear shit 5 feet away. He's trying to tell me something, and he's like nodding and shit, and he walks away, and Kevin's like, what the fuck did he just say? I'm like, I have no idea, man.
Right.
Brian, like Kanye comes in and he's all like, yeah, we're gonna do this show, and blah 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 blah. Brian's like, yeah, I'm with it. Awesome, that's great. Cool. I've been waiting all the time. You know, and Kanye leaves, and I'm like, how do you know it? And Brian's just like, you just go with it. You just
You just say something until they walk away.
No,
Yeah,
what you do, I'll tell you
That's
the
usually
secret.
the
Whatever
best
it
way to
is,
handle Kanye.
yeah, well, Kanye's
Oh,
easy to
yeah,
get
dude,
along
that's
with.
awesome.
Speaking of which, he just posted a fucking t-shirt. He just posted a video. Kanye's videos are the best. I swear to God. But no, the best way to get along with people, even if you have no idea what they're talking about, but even if you do, but you really don't care, and you're just like in a bar, someone's having a conversation or whatever. All right, here it is. Here's my advice. All right, whatever it is, all right, you agree with them, and you're on their side, and you want them to win, and you're happy for them, no matter what the fuck they do. They're like, dude,
Right.
the guy walks into a bar, he's got blood on his hands, like, dude, I just killed my girlfriend. I'm like, dude, you probably had to.
Yeah.
No matter what, you're on their side. That's exactly what you have to do. And then people don't realize in the back of your head, you're like going, this guy had to talk to me of everybody fucking here, huh? Everybody here. And this guy had to come sit the fuck down. I will call people on that shit these days. I don't even know who the fuck they are. They're all crazy. And also they got to come up and talk to me. Like, everybody in this fucking place, you got to come talk to me?
Sure.
Why the fuck are you? Get the fuck away from me. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like, dude, what the fuck? I swear to God, I'll do shit like that. I'm just like, take your fucking list of crazy bullshit you thought you were going to get away with by being near me and take it the fuck away because I'll fucking attack you. Don't talk to me.
All right, because we got to wrap this up. Last email. It's from Noble, and he writes to Gandalf at videogamenews.com. And he says, hey guys, Noble here. I wanted to know two things tonight. First, has anyone been playing The Witcher 3, and if so, how is it? Yes. Watch Twitch. I'm on it right this very second, actually. Although I haven't been playing much because we're doing the show, but I played it today for like 3 hours online, and probably play it again tonight because I'm progressing pretty good in it. I like it. I enjoy it. It's a little bit squirrely in the beginning because you don't know what the hell you're supposed to do, but if you kind of stick with it and do some quests and stuff, you'll latch back onto it. And at this point in the game, I actually switched playing from. I was no longer Geralt, which was interesting. Geralt. I switched to Cecil, the chick, and I was playing out this whole like storyline with her fighting a werewolf and everything. That was kind of cool. I was kind of just expecting to be the Witcher the whole way through. So like being able to like suddenly become this other character and play it, it shows me that the game's got a lot of dynamic content, and I'm gonna keep going with it. I'm really enjoying it so far. Second, are you guys excited even a little for Fallout 4?
Nope.
Yeah,
Or never changes.
Nope.
Of course, Ryan and I are going to be all over that shit when it comes out.
Right.
I think Don and Larry would like it.
I played
Don
one
would
of
only
them.
buy it though if it was $10 in the bargain bin for PlayStation 3. And
When
Larry, I don't know.
Yeah, if I actually got around to it, I actually have 3 sitting here, waiting for me to
Three's
play it
great.
at some point.
Yeah, you should play it.
When
Yeah.
Corver was on the couch, we bought one.
Oh,
we
really?
we bought a Fallout, and I just never got into it. It's first person.
Well, yeah. It's
I don't play first person shooters.
Well, it's not really a
Then
shooter.
fuck off.
Well, first person, whatever perspective. No, I'm
No.
not saying it's bad. I just say I just don't like them. People can play it all they want. I don't give a shit.
Well, should when you're not Don Grumpy.
I'm not mad. What? I'm not mad.
And you're feeling open-minded. You should give it a chance.
I mean,
I'm
really,
not a fan of. I'm not a
think you
fan of
would really
first person
like it.
games.
everything you need out of first person they did with Heretic. Since then, it's just been rehashed.
Dude, first of all, you played the fuck out of Call of Duty first-person games. I don't want to hear this bullshit all of a sudden that you don't like fucking first-person
zombies.
shooting games.
Just zombies.
What? Still.
It's totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different. It's totally different because it's a distinct map. Once you know the location, you know everywhere you're at. That's what
Well, this-
confuses me the most is I always end up spinning around and I get lost and I don't know which direction I'm going.
Well, this game is not like a normal. It's not like a shooter. Like you stop when combat starts, the game stops, and then you decide what you're going to do, and then it kind of happens. Like you don't have to be all screaming, running around trying to do shit. So that's why I'm saying if you give it a chance, I think.
Listen, I didn't say I wasn't going to try it. He asked if I was excited about it, and I said no.
Well, don't,
You're not excited about much of anything, though.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not bad that you're not.
They got a cape on it. If it had a cape on
I'm
it,
on your side. And
All right,
It's
well
got a
that's it for the show. We'll be back next week with
You'll be
Brian
will we?
and
you'll be back next week.
And Grumpy Don.
Grumpy Don.
I'll give you Grumpy.
We don't want you
All that.
touching
You guys
us.
got any shout-outs or anything?
ClevelandSportsRadio.net.
Whenever they feel like it.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Peace.